A severe heat wave and drought is devastating Bosnia's corn harvest this summer. Farmers in the grain hub around Bijeljina estimate between 40 to 60% of their crops that have been damaged this year. More in our next report.
Yellow fields have been dried up by the scorching sun. This agricultural land in Bosnia's northeastern Semberia region has been baked by extreme weather. The country has been hit with 3 heat waves this year, and all farmers can do is watch their corn crops wither in the fields. Experts say the state of the plants is unusual.
Look at this corn. Today is what, 10th or 12th of August? Anyway, we are at the end of the first decade of August, and corn should have been much greener than this until at least the first 10 days of September. So we have the statistics and we have visual proof of climate change.
Heat stress has made either the pollen unviable or reduced maize yields. The country had seen almost no rain the whole summer, with daily temperatures hovering between 35 and 40 degrees Celsius for days on end in June, July and now again in August. But this year, the harvest is ready too soon. The yield is expected to be much lower than normal.
I have 40 hectares of land under corn, wheat, barley and oats. I yielded some small cereals this year, but as far as corn is concerned, you can see it behind me. It is ready for picking this early in August, and we will soon have to start harvesting it.
Agriculture makes up around 8% of Bosnia's annual GDP and accounts for around 20% of total employment. Corn happens to be its largest crop. According to official figures, in 2022 in Bosnia, the yield of corn grown for grain was 6.9 tons per hectare, with a yield of 18.9 tons per hectare for corn grown for animal feed. This year's figures won't be available until next year, but officials say the climate is becoming a bigger problem.
In recent years, we have been confronting increasingly long heat waves, and that affects our agriculture sector, primarily our corn farmers. Corn is grown on between 25 and 26,000 hectares, or about half of all cultivated land around Bijeljina. There's no doubt that heat waves will have a negative impact on quality and quantity of our corn yield.
Some farms have irrigation pipes in place to water crops like soya beans. But in this punishing heat, even that can't stop the ground from drying out. Furthermore, in Bosnia, it would cost more than the country can afford to invest in this technology for all crops. Strategies to make farms more resilient to climate change are often out of financial reach here. This summer is a summer like no other for the region's farmers. But as the climate warms, these scorching weather patterns are likely to become all too familiar. Climate Bureau, WION World is One.
And with that, we call a wrap to WION's Climate Tracker. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back with more news and updates.